team matchup set to get underway here. Officials got the puck, and we are set to begin here. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Penguins will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Sends a pass in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Sends it over. Sends it out front. And that chance is blocked. Knocked away. Picked up along the boards by Howe. Puck grab by Howden. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Gives it to Toews. Moves it along the wall. Look at this, moving to the crease. Oh, what a stop on the play. Skating with it. And they come away with possession here in their own end. The Penguins looking against the half wall. Shot. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove.
Well, this is just an athletic save, and it's also a power push that is able to get him across the crease. I mean, I'm not sure how he got there in time. From the strong side to the weak side post, but he did it.
Slides it diagonally to Sedlak. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Bunting's getting two for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trick because you weren't moving your feet.
The Penguins take it along the wall. Tremendous reflexes as he makes the one-timer save. Toews is at the face-off dot and will try to win the draw as we are about to resume this power play. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got it, and they're on the attack. The Penguins have it in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Thompson. Poked away in the offensive end.
Well, this is a critical play. I mean, this is a hot...
He might have a step here. Oh, what a save! Moves it to Toews. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Penguins play it near the point. Takes the feed at the back end. Grabbed along the boards by Berkey. Great pressure to force the turnover by Klingberg. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's power play expires. Both sides back to even strength here, and we are still tied.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up, but you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, it means nothing.
Picked up along the wall by Sedlak. Moves the puck down low. Now a quick pass to Letang. That's a great heads-up all alone. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James, and that it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 1-0 the score. Poked away at center by Howe. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Slides it over with pace to Toews. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Slides it across to Howden. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Penguins look to start the transition game. Moving into the attacking zone. On the backhand. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's no longer chasing the game after that goal, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's tough, right, when you're behind the 8-ball right away, and it can be difficult to be assertive or get your legs when that happens, but it feels like they found a rhythm here halfway through the period. One shift can change the landscape, and it looks like it has.
Here they come on the attack. Grabs the got some tired defenders as icing is the call. Past the midway mark in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Penguins win the draw.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Handles the pass from the right side. Sends one over. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Intercepts it at center. Puck picked up by Howe. With possession along the wall. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Puck's down the ice. We'll get an icing. Here in the late going to the frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Throws it in. Battle along the boards. Taken along the wall by Pionk. Grabs the puck. Pass across to Bunting. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Oh, look at this. Bunting's got the puck. Slides it across. Takes a shot. And that's turned aside by Bedard. Forces the turnover. And now it's grabbed by Bunting. And that goes off a player. The Penguins are on the attack. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, what an effort as he lays out for the block. The Penguins will play it from the defensive zone. Tries to get it over to Sedlak. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Second period set to get underway. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them.
There is the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's 2-1. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Broken up at center by Houghton. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Cuts into the paint. Big time stop.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Houghton stick handling in his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Howe. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got control of it now from their own end. Odd man rush. Off a stick. Handles the puck. Takes it in front. Howe's got it deep in the offensive end. Back to the point, he set it up. And he rings the post. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Penguins win the draw. Slides the puck across to Backstrom. That's a solid check on the play. Shuts him down.
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of the ice, James, and the body language says it all as he's all hunched over. You know that the medical staff, well, they'll meet him on the bench.
Handles the pass at center. Barkey's going to play it against the half wall. Drives to the crease. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shot! Oh, off the inside of the post.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's been working hard, and they're still in the game here. Yes, they hit the pipe and it went out, but they're still in the game. They have to fight right to the end.
The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Rudy's going to opt to hang on to this and get a whistle.
But yeah, he anticipates the play really well right now, and he's able to hold on there. And I don't mind that play at all. He hasn't been busy, hasn't had to make many saves. His team's winning this game. Just can reset as well in his own zone and allow that line change.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. And he takes the dish. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's regained possession of the puck. Dishes it off. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Puck scooped up by Nelson. Moves around along the half wall. The Penguins gain possession in their own end. Sends it quickly to Miller. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Great reach by Gonchar. Here's a shot, and he gets enough to keep it out. Handles the pass. Here we go, puck's in deep. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it to Miller. Letang's got it against the boards. Tries to feed it over to DeBrusk. Levels him with the hit. Score! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
He was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
You don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just scores! This is a prime-time example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
The Penguins needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Takes the pass. On the attack along the boards. Quick feed to Howden. Takes that pass back to the point. Great hits up play with the stick by Forsberg. Quick pass to Pionk. Takes it to the front. Oh, wow, what an incredible save.
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that.
He's got a step. Oh, he's cooking now. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind, because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
Yotter's got the puck, and here he comes. What a save on the penalty shot.
I think he had a book on the shooter here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he makes a brilliant save.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Penguins make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Barkey. Bunting's lugging the puck. And it's a quick pass to Brown. And that pass is redirected. Huge steal in his own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Fantastic save!
Colton has spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save. Ekholm's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on
drop the puck. Here's a short pass to Chapman. Knocks him. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. There's another great save.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all...
It's in the back of the net, but it's not going to count as the whistle goes before the puck went in. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. It has been an offensive fireworks display here tonight, and I would expect it to continue here in the third. Big time stop there. Takes the feed. The Penguins carry it along the wall. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Shakes off the coverage. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Rudy's going to hang on for a whistle.
Bedard's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, true position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's all tied up. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Howe swinging the puck through center ice. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. Feeds the puck across to Giroux. Forsberg's got it in the offensive zone. Passes the puck over to Howden. And now he moves it quickly to Howe. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Drives it to the crease. Oh, what a save in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Skates across the blue line. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's gained possession along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Barkey. Retreats with the puck inside the defensive zone. And that pass attempt is deflected. Moves it to Chapman. Here's the shot. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out.
Stopped by the goaltender. Keeps it alive. Georges carries the puck in his own zone. Slides it to Eberle. Chapman's got it in the defensive zone. Taken by Phaneuf. Takes the puck deep inside his own end. And he slides it quickly to Brown. Oh, here we go! The Penguins have it from their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Gonchar. Takes the feed. The Penguins play it along the wing. Handles it along the blue line. And that doesn't reach the net. Bunting's got the puck in his own zone. He's got a step. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got possession of the puck. Quick pass over to Eberle. And he's able to handle that one. Picked up along the boards by Barkey.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James. And one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Ekholm's going to the box for tripping.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
Grabbed along the board by Bunting. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Klingberg. Driving right to the front. Scores! The go-ahead goal comes short-handed. Wow!
And talk about bringing energy to your team. I mean, you're a role player. You're out there to execute on the other side of the puck. What an added bonus that he's that aggressive and create that opportunity. Unbelievable goal.
The Penguins have gone up front at a critical time here in this one. It's a one-goal game here in the third.
Well, it's exactly where they want to be, right? They have the lead, and they want to close this out. They're going to need to stay aggressive, stay on the puck, and not give any opportunities to their opponent.
Moves it to the middle, and that goes off someone in front. Over the line they come. Receives the pass. Quick feed to Panarin. Takes a shot, and the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Both teams back. Scores! Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tails on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
In the final moments of this period, Wilkes-Barre Scranton's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And loses possession after a solid hit. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's on the attack. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit.
Late in the game, when you're trying to claw your way back in, James, you need a spark. In order to do it, you have to create turnovers. You have to have the ability to jump on a counterpunch.
Gets a glove on it to make the stop. Looks to make a play over to Letang. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Cruz gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
Klingberg's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
Miller's won it. Loose puck, and he's in alone. Oh, clutch save here in this third period.
It's a close game, and you know it's the third period, and the next goal is pivotal, and you want that one back, certainly if you're the shooter.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got it behind the net. Miller's going to play it to the corner. Quick pass to Letang. Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Great save. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got it in their own zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And he scores. Late goings of this period. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got a 5-4 lead here at what has been a thrilling display of offense. The Penguins win the draw. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Picked up along the wall by Thompson. Comes
pressure or go for it when you have the opportunity, James.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.